Well, hello. My name is Teddy, and I just want to welcome you back to the Asylum.
Hey, get the fuck out of my chair, Teddy. That's not cool, man. You're only on this to eat comic books when they're no good. Fucking skull. Anyway, Teddy tried to steal my beer, too. Welcome back to the Asylum, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a couple weeks. The whole cans are stopping me from putting my beer up there. That's not cool, whole cans. Better stop that. Oh, this one doesn't have it. Oh, no. We gotta keep these things in correct positioning. Oh, my God. Let's switch those back. Anyway, welcome back to the Asylum, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a long time, as usual, it seems. It seems these are turning into more of a monthly thing as opposed to a weekly thing or a 5 times a week thing like they used to be. And you're all like, thank God it's not a weekly thing anymore. Thank Odin's beard and shit. So, anyway, as you can see, and if you've been watching the 4-Color News and Brews with David and I, you've also noticed the Asylum slash that, the 4-Color News and Brews, it's kind of changed the look of the room. The room outside of this is a little dirty right now. We cleaned out our garage after putting everything in the garage thinking we were moving. So, yeah. So, this is about as far as I've gotten. Once everything else is cleaned out, when I very first started doing these, I did a Burpee's man room show and tell, I guess, where I took you around the room and showed you everything in the room. When this room's clean, we'll go back to doing that. So, I'll give you the man room 2.0, if you will. Ooh, Ledger Joker. Anyway, so last time I talked to you guys, I was in Hawaii, where I picked up this sweet bottle opener, which will now be a constant portion of this show, as well as 4-Color News and Brews. Anyway, so since then, I went to Emerald City Comic Con on a press pass. This is that right there. Really cool show in Seattle, run by Jim Demonakis. Great show, a lot of fun. Got to meet a lot of really cool people. If you look over at the Multiversity channel, you'll see interviews that I conducted with Brian Michael Bendis, Mike Allred, Len Wein. See, there's an art-off between Kieran Gillen, the excellent writer of Phonogram, as well as the recently deceased Sword from Marvel, and John Layman of Chew. Both extremely funny gentlemen and extremely nice gentlemen who were good sports in agreeing to do the art-off, which was, really funny shit. So if you, again, don't check out multiversitycomics.com, I'm not sure what's going on there. Come on, guys. Let's get some movement going over there. Go ahead and comment on those things. Let them know the inmates are rocking the fucking joint. But yeah, so I got the press pass, which was really cool. Got to cut around some lines and shit. Got a Sharpie here. Brian Michael Bendis signed some stuff for me. And then I took the Sharpie and ran with it. Yeah! That's when thieving's allowed. Yes. Fanboy moment I'm allowed to have, alright? The whole press time, me and David kept ourselves at the utmost, you want to keep some kind of journalistic integrity. But every once in a while you get a chance to take a marker that Brian Michael Bendis doesn't want. I'm sure he doesn't even notice it's gone, but for me, that's fucking cool. So yeah, anyway, thieving's fun sometimes when the other person absolutely positively doesn't want it. Don't thieve comics. As Bendis said in that interview, if you're stealing it, fuck you. What else kind of cool swag did I get besides the Bendis marker? Well, let's show you. If you've never heard of the Hero Initiative, check that out. It's a great cause that supports your comic book creators and heroes. People that have supported you, support them. They did a deal where the first 10 people to go to the Hero Initiative booth got a free Colors of Marvel Tim Sale watercolor print. You'd get it, you'd pick your character, and it had to be a character from one of his Colors books. And then he would do it in watercolor. And when me and David went, we weren't too sure, exactly how this was going to work, but, we eventually found out each person could only have one character. So the first guy got Daredevil, David got Spider-Man, and I got Captain America. And let me tell you, I was stoked. I got to watch Tim Sale paint this baby right before my very eyes. I'm waiting to get this framed. There's also a picture of me and Tim Sale, which I'll insert here. At this very moment, you're looking at Tim Sale and I, in a very Burpee's comic book Asylum moment, as you can tell from the picture. So that was extremely cool. Also, why not? Let's insert right here the picture of me, Len Wein, and Kurt Busiek. As you can see, Len Wein on the left, me in the middle, and Kurt Busiek on the right, with a little bit of the thumbs up action. Gotta add the burpee element in there. Can't be too professional at all times, or we'd be forsaking the burpness. Come on, who in all honesty is taking this guy serious? Not me, not you, not ever. What the fuck? Other cool shit I picked up along the way, ladies and gentlemen. I got, after my interview with Mike Allred, he gave me and David and Jared a free copy of his new CD, Left of the Center of the Universe, which is the A gear. If you're not following, or the gear, not the A gear. If you're not following his Madman runs, you should be. You should be very ashamed of yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. You should be very, very ashamed. I want everybody to take a second to go sit in the corner and contemplate your misdeeds. Alright, we're done. So, again, I mean, just really cool stuff. I mean, this guy is such a creative talent. I mean, musically, art-wise, story-wise, I mean, this is a great creator. So, go out and support Mike Allred. I mean, just an amazing creator and an amazingly nice guy. Him and his wife were extremely nice. We said this over at Multiversity Comics, but I also want to point out, thanks again to Jamie Rich for helping to set this up. Jamie Rich is another very talented gentleman. You should check his... very cool stuff. The CD was really cool. I listened to it at work the other day while I was working on some unemployment insurance benefit stuff. Yeah, that's right. Unemployment insurance benefit specialist right here. No longer a bellman. That's another big change since we started doing these. Anyway, so none of that even matters. Nobody cares. Shut up, baby. Talk about comics, motherfucker. Okay. So anyway, Mike Allred, stand-up guy, stand-up creator. Good CD. It tripped me out a bit, I'm not gonna lie. On Don't Harm Monica. Take a minute and think about that. Don't Harm Monica. Great track. I was just like, wow, this is fucking nuts. But yeah, just really cool stuff. Can't say enough good stuff about him. And again, over at Multiversity Comics, over at their YouTube section, which is YouTube/Multiversity Comics. Super creative. You can see that Mike Allred interview. Just an excellent gentleman. Was a highlight of my career. If you can call this all a career, this whole happenstance, get to go talk to amazing people like a fanboy, but call it a press pass type career. Yeah, say that really quick 5 more times. That was an excellent moment. I was very stoked for that. Okay, another cool piece of swag I got is I got this Green Lantern Blackest Night Free Comic Book Day signed by Jeff Johns, Peter Tomasi, Doug Monkey, and Ivan Rice. So, just another really cool moment. Did I really get it signed by Ivan Rice? I'm not so sure. No, Patrick Gleason. There was no Ivan Rice up in this joint. I am sorry. Patrick Gleason, all very nice gentlemen. The table was ridiculous. The line was out of control. But because it was out of control, I had this sweet, sweet sketchbook, and the line got bunched up, and I was standing there with Jeff Johns, and he just happened to go ahead and draw me a Joker. Yeah, Jeff Johns Joker. So the fact that he happened to draw like my favorite character of all time, just completely randomly, made for a rather excellent day. Outside of that, this is my sketchbook in general from Emerald City Comic Con. Mostly it's just signatures. Just really cool stuff. As you can see here, this is one of the things that started the Kieran Gillen art off. You can see his Lockheed here, I will kill you all. And then over here, we have John Layman's dude with a nose waving type deal. Because of those, we thought it would be a good idea to have them do an art off. I've got a Phil Hester Man-Thing. Really cool stuff. A Dustin Nguyen Batman sketch. The aforementioned Jeff Johns Joker. I got a Pia Guerrera ampersand. That was a huge highlight, as Why the Last Man is one of my favorite comics of all time. This is the John Layman winning sketch from the art off. I got a Mike Allred Madman symbol here, signed by him and Laura. Very cool. And a Jeff Lemire Gus from Sweet Tooth. So that's the art stuff I got. Sorry if it was a little show and telly, but I was stoked, and I thought the inmates might want to see some cool swag. If you ever go to one of these conventions, it's kind of stuff you can look forward to.